Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion. This is the crazy troll nation of YouTube. We start here with chapstick. The crazy because I entertain myself and I hope it entertains you as well. The troll because there is no such thing. And also just making a little bit of fun of the perfection aspect of the beauty community, saying you must do this, you must use that, you must use this product, you must use it just like this. And just trying to fit into, or feeling like you need to fit into someone else's standards of what beauty is. This channel is about self-acceptance, self-love, enhancing your features if you want to, but not changing your features to fit somebody else's idea of what you should look like and what products or brands you should use. So that's the basic concept of the Crazy Troll Nation, is just enjoying yourself, having fun playing in makeup, wearing what you want to wear, using what you want to use, and just rocking it with confidence. Self-acceptance, self-love, that's it. So I hope that resonates with you, and if so, I would love to have you join the Crazy Troll Nation with me, to rock and roll on this troll train with me, because we be acting up here, we be having fun. We do get serious sometimes, but we try to keep it fun because it's makeup and it should be, right? So I'll show you what else we do here on this channel. I was getting ready to go to sleep and it just dawned on me like an hour ago, like why I was having an issue. And you can tell by the title, kind of sort of what this video is about. Okay, so I'm going to start at the beginning. I'll try to make this brief because I am on my way to bed. For my under eye, for I think well over a year now, I have been using the Dr. Dennis Gross Frolic Plus Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum. And I also was using his eye cream. And it's in the box because the one I had I used up, and I started using something else just to see if my under eye liked it. The skin under my eye is thinner than the rest of my face, and a lot of eye creams, a lot of eye serums, when I put it on, it burns. It makes my eyes tear, and then it affects my nasal allergies, and then I'm sneezing, and it's just not good. And so, but these two products, I'm going to open this one just so you can see excess packaging. And I don't know why that's dusty, but like, why do you, yeah, anyway. And the jar is how many fluid ounces? Let me look on the box, that'll be quicker. 0.5 fluid ounces, which is typical of an eye cream. The eye cream is good for 12 months after you open it, but honestly, I get through it way sooner than that. And the eye serum is also 0.5 fluid ounces, and it's also good for 12 months. Does it say 18 months? I can't really tell, but we'll just say 12. I get through this well before 12 months. So when I first used these, they're expensive, so I only get them now on sale, but they reformulated and repackaged both of these. This one, as you saw, was in the box because I used up the one I was currently using. This one, I am at the bottom to where it doesn't even pump anymore. And so I'll knock it against the palm of my hand, unscrew it, and scrape it on the side, and then I'll dab it under my eyes and then rub it in, and also put some on my lid. So that's how I'm using this. And because they reformulated both of these products, I don't know if my skin is going to like it. And so I'm just like, I hate when I find something my skin likes, because my skin is sensitive, and then they change the formula or something. And so anyway, what I started to say was, when I first used these two, I noticed the next morning when I got up, or the next afternoon when I got up, I noticed a difference in my under eye area. It looked a little smoother, it looked more plump, more moisturized, the darkness wasn't as dark. And I was like, okay, this cannot be this product. Because with skincare, they do say, some will say you'll notice the difference in a week, but most they'll say, 4 to 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you try something new every other day and think you're going to see results from that one product, because you don't know, because you're rotating products. But I saw a difference that next day, and I've been using these two ever since. This is my backup, the only one I have left. I have one more of these in my backup drawer in there. And I'm sorry that this finger is sticking you in the eye. But so what I wanted to show you was, because I finished the one of this I was using, I said, I'm gonna try the Algenist Triple Algae Eye Renewal Balm. Excuse me, so rude. That came in Boxycharm. And I said, I'm gonna give it a try. And I looked at reviews. And one reason that I like this, the serum, is that you can use it underneath and also on your lids. And I like having something on my lids for when my lids are irritated, either from makeup or just allergens from being outside or something. And some people did say they use this on their lids as well. And so what I noticed was, first of all, still using the serum, putting this on top. It is, you only need a tiny bit. This is really thick. I just go like this. That tiny bit, that's all you need. I'm not going to put more on, but that tiny bit, like this is enough for under eye and for like up here, this area. And I do have a cloth here, so I'm just going to wipe my fingers off. And so what I noticed was, first of all, there was slight tingling, but I disregarded it. Because as I was saying, I have allergies to a lot of different things. And so I wasn't connecting the dots. I was just like, okay, it's just one of those days or whatever. And I did notice though, or maybe it was just me, it looked like my darkness was getting darker. It looked like my under eye discoloration was getting darker. And lately I have been getting more sleep, but it's still looking darker than it used to. So then I'm like, what is this cream doing? This under eye cream doing? This eye renewal balm doing? And I also had noticed, and I've been using this now for about a week, and I was putting it underneath and on my lids, just that little bit I showed you. And I noticed that this area of my eyelids, the inside of my eyelids right here, is sensitive to touch. And I noticed it when I would put on my eyeshadow primer. I'm like, why are my inner lids sore? And even now touching it right here is sore. So the last 2 days I have not put this on my lids, but still this area right here is sore and sensitive to touch. And the last 2 days I didn't even wear makeup. And so I'm still like, okay, is it allergies or what? And then I noticed in the mornings, you know, you wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, do your skincare and all of that. And I was using the serum, using this, and my eyes were just more teary than usual. So I'm thinking it's just regular allergies because the seasons are changing. It was like 30 something degrees one day, then the next day it was like 50 something. And so the weather is just really crazy. So I'm just like, okay, my eyes are tearing, allergies, whatever. And they were tearing so badly, like during the day, you know, when you're up, and even now, like my eyes are itching because I did put this on like an hour and a half ago. When you're up and your eyes are tearing, you're constantly blinking, and so it'll run down, or you'll feel it pull in the inner corner of your eye, and so you'll take a tissue or a Q-tip or something, and it was, and sometimes there was like a film in my eye. Now, mind you, I was putting this underneath. And so I was using my antihistamine eye drops. I was using my regular eye drops. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And it was, so during the day, I'm thinking, okay, this is allergies. And I know I keep saying it because that's what I kept thinking. But then at nighttime, if your eyes are teary and you sleep, when you wake up, your eyes are crusty. And so like the last few days, and as I said, I've been using this for like a week now. So like the last 3 or 4 days, I'm waking up, you know, my eyelids are crusted shut on the inside. They're crusted shut over here. So I'm waking up and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And you can, you know, rub it, and I'm trying to like pick off the flakes, and it was dry and crusty under here from tearing overnight and drying on my face. And because, you know, when you wake up, you're not thinking. And so I would wake up and I'm rubbing my eyes, which when you rub your eyes, you see how this inside is opening. It was getting in my eyes. And so then I'm rubbing even more because the flakes were getting in my eyes. And so I'm rubbing and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And it didn't dawn on me till tonight. Well, this morning. Now I believe it's February 19th. About 2:30 in the morning. And I was laying on the sofa and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my eyes are like just burning a little bit and they're just tearing and tearing. And I said, you know what? It's that damn eye balm. I'm thinking it's allergies this whole time. And so I said, you know what, let me just come on and do a video real quick just to review like what this is. It didn't burn right away like some eye creams do. As soon as I put them on, by the time I rub it in, you know, a few minutes later, my eyes are burning and they're sticking and they're just dry and I have to wash it off. But this, it was like very subtle. Just a little tingle, just a little tiny tingle, not anything to be like, oh my gosh. And I think that's why it took me so long to realize that this is what it is. And even with the tearing, I'm like, okay, just allergies. But this is a no for me. And I'm sorry I even tried it because I could have given it away to somebody else who may have been able to use it. And I did use it tonight and my eyes are really teary. And I'm contemplating just washing my face all over again to get this off. But I will say, I don't think it does what it, for me, it's not doing what it said it was going to do. As I said, my under eye discoloration is a little bit darker. And it's too strong because it's burning, which is what's making my eyes tear. And even though, as I said, I haven't used it on my lids for the last 3 days, my inner corners are still sensitive to touch. And so I'm just like, this is not good. And a little does go a long way. It's good for a year after you open it, but I'm not going to continue to use this. And so I'm going to open my last jar of this one. I was going to say bottle. So tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to use the serum, use this. And I do really think right now that when I'm done with this one, and when I'm done with the serum and my backup serum, that I will order the new one. And I'll order it from Sephora. So that way, if it doesn't work, I can return it if it's too strong. So I'm hoping they didn't change the formula too much. Here's Frolic and Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum. So hopefully they didn't change the formula too much. And so that's all I wanted to say, is that if you're using a new eye cream, whatever little changes you notice, don't disregard it, because it'll just make it worse. Like, this is still sensitive to touch and I haven't put this on my lid in 3 days. And I've been using this a total underneath for about 7 days. And my eyes are just tearing more and more and more. And I'm waking up and my eyes are crustier and crustier every time I wake up. And it's a shame because a lot of people like Algenist and it is kind of expensive. And so when they get this in Boxycharm and other subscription boxes, they're really excited. But if you have sensitive skin like I do, you know, just really pay attention to how your skin is reacting. And even if you have allergies, aside from just sensitive skin, try not to be so quick to disregard that it may be that new product you're using that is causing that reaction. Yeah, so that's all I kind of want to say. So I'm kind of disappointed because I really did want something to replace this one after I used this. And this ain't it. And it took me a while to decide to use it. And I did. And I should have listened to my first instinct. So I'm still learning how to do that, to listen to my gut instinct, my initial instinct to stuff. So I'm going to end this here. If you use the Dr. Dennis Gross eye serum and the eye cream, let me know what you think about those. If it worked for you, if you didn't. Everything doesn't work for everybody. Some people love it, some people hate it. If you use the Algenist Triple Algae Eye Renewal Balm, let me know. Did this work for you? Or if it didn't work for you? Yes, I'm going to end this here. Thank you for watching, and you will see me awake, because as I said, I'm on my way to bed, in another video. Thanks a lot.